First of all, Jack Dorsey took a sitting president. That was before. I saw your other comments about how Elon turned Twitter into a propaganda machine. Yeah, he silenced a bunch of conservatives. A bunch of liberals left because they didn't like that the other side had a voice suddenly, okay? Because Dorsey took a sitting president off of Twitter. A sitting president. So did Instagram and Facebook. So even though I don't support Elon Musk because he's no different than Dorsey, in my opinion, Dorsey took, while you're thinking that Twitter was honest when you were on there, no, they took a sitting president offline. If you're okay with that, then you know what? You're about socialism. But here's what I'm going to tell you. No, Donald Trump was the best president in my lifetime. And I'm going to tell you why, because I'm a registered nurse. And starting at the end of 2018, 18, going into 2020 till I left Northwestern Medicine, averaging about one a month, women fresh out of trafficking were coming in. I worked in the ER as a psych nurse in a small rural area. Never seen that before. Been a psych nurse for 13 years. Not that I probably have taken care of victims before, but not that we're fresh out of trafficking. And it was because there was a safe house in my county that was put there because of his executive orders. That is the first time in my lifetime that I actually was seeing, and I didn't find this out until I just was wondering, because I had talked to the director of this home, and never about Trump, but I was like, I had no idea this was such a problem. But at the same time that was going on, that I'm actually taking care of these women, and they weren't children. They were anywhere from 19 to no older than 23, 24, maybe the oldest. There were also those operations with the U.S. Marshals going on all over the country, 3 or 4 times a week. That was on the mainstream media. Even nurses that I worked with were like, what is going on? How did we not know that all these people had been kidnapped or trafficked? When's the last time you heard an Amber Alert? So that was going on. Then these women are coming in. And so I had sat down the director of this safe house, and she told me that it was a faith-based safe house. These young women come from all over the country to come there. There's other ones throughout the country, and they're to help these women who have maybe been years in trafficking, been sold over and over again as a piece of meat, but then were saved when Trump got into office, just like Jeffrey Epstein came off the street when Trump got into office, just like Harvey Weinstein got arrested after all the women in Hollywood that he abused. The lawyer that tried to go after Jeffrey Epstein back in the late 80s said Donald Trump was the only person that was willing to talk to him and tell him everything he knew, because Donald Trump was the only one calling up the feds saying, why is this guy still around? I had to throw him out of Mar-a-Lago. Why hasn't something been done about it? But we know why something wasn't done, because if you saw the video of Cindy McCain, John McCain's wife, that was all over, it was a major network. She said we all knew about Jeffrey Epstein, just nobody was willing to do anything about it. Because Epstein was intelligence. That's why nobody would do anything. So Trump decided, I'll run and I'll do something about it. But it was rarely talked about that was his number one goal, was to eradicate human trafficking, which is what the damn wall was all about, while the liberals wanted to rake the man over the coals. And I'm taking care of these women fresh out of trafficking, coming into the ER because of a safe house in my county that's there because of his executive orders. So if you want to say he's a loser, then please go look in the mirror.